because in my family I'm the breadwinner. I know. What title should I give myself? If you come from a family that you end up doing more than everybody, you end up spending more than everybody, what does that make you be? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Is this distracting? That's my dining chair. Is it better like that, or is better like this? What do you guys think? Okay, my soulmate. How are you all? And oh, what's this? I know some of you are very good as observant. This is my drink. This is Pepsi, it's not wine. Okay guys, this is Pepsi. And I have my water. This is lemon water. You guys, you know I always drink lemon water. I don't joke with it. So how are you guys? Today is story time. I was depressed because of this. Yes, that's the title. And I don't know where to start, guys. Like some people, when they are depressed, what do? They eat a lot of food. Some people just sit down and think. Some people just listen to music. Some people take vacation, like go out of the country. But if you are depressed this kind of season, you can't go to any country, you are stuck. And that is one of the reasons why I'm here today. So as you guys know, most of you might know, most of you might not know, most of you are new to my channel. This is your first time clicking on it because of the title. Maybe you're having similar case and you see the title on YouTube. We decided to press to see, oh, what is going on. I thought I'm the only one depressed. Okay, you're not the only one. There are a lot of people out there who, anybody not come out and tell you their own, you will not know. I mean, look at my face. Can you see how I'm glowing? Look at, I'm wearing one of my best dresses in my wardrobe, one of the best. If I don't tell you I'm depressed, will you ever know? Like, I'm much better now because few days, like thanks to my husband, it's been making me feel better. In fact, this video, shout out to my husband. My husband forced me to do this video because I kind of, you know, if you guys, those of you that you follow me on all my YouTube channel, if you are new, I have 3 channels. This is my 2nd channel. Like my main channel now, that channel is just there, and every day is breaking my heart. Like people are subscribing, people are watching the old videos, but I'm not giving any content for now because I want to make sure everything is okay. I get myself before, you know, the last time I did video was about my hair, as my hair is progressing, because I believe that I said 2 months, because I did one hair tutorial video when I used ginger and onions, and I said 2 months later I'll come back to give you guys feedback. How was it working for me? And I say that a lot of people have watched the video. A lot of people were sending message that, oh, did I miss the video? Did I miss it? Have you updated? Like 2 months later, how did your hair look like? They want to see and all that. But I didn't have time, so I just challenged myself to do that video. Was it not last week? Excuse me. Was it last week or early this week? I can't remember. I think it was last week. So that video, I have 30,000 views on it. So I just update it like, okay, this is how my hair look like after using ginger and onions for my hair for 2 months. That was, apart from that, even my family channel, like I remember when I opened that family channel, I upload video sometimes 2 times in a day. Yes guys, like for example, I upload video maybe 11:55 in the night. That's 5 minutes to morning, right? And the next morning before 4 p.m. I'll upload another video. That is like 2, right? I never, and the channel was doing so well. People were subscribing. I was growing slowly, and after everything affected me, everything just went, you know. I would have reached 1,000 by now on that channel, but I try so hard to do video, but it's not clicking, it's not working. So I decided to just step up. My husband has been so supportive. Like Like this morning, my husband said, did you do video this morning? Did you do video last night? I said, no, I didn't do video. So my husband would be like kind of pushing me to get my life back, to do what I enjoy doing the most, you know, to just forget, to just leave all behind me and move on in life. And this is a lesson for everybody to learn, what I want to share with you. I don't know whether it's a lesson, but I know it will help somebody. Okay, it's 5 minutes now. I'll be going around the bushes. Let me go straight to the point. So the reason why, if any of you watching me, you follow me on all my social media and you see that I've not been active and you've not heard the main details, I will still go on all my channel. This is because I have 3 channels. Some of you don't know this exists, some of you know the other one exists, there's no this one exists, you know what, things like that. So I'm still gonna go on all my other channel and repeat myself. So if you support me here and support me on my other platform, you might be saying that, oh, I've watched this video before, why are you repeating yourself? You know that because you follow me there, it doesn't mean everybody there follow me here, right? If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Normally what I do, since God have blessed me, I'm still receiving blessings. Not like I'm rich or I have all in this world. Me too, I'm managing life, but I can tell you guys now that the way I'm living now, the kind of life I'm living now is way much better than how I was back in 5 years ago, 4 years ago, even 3 years ago. Okay, so now I don't know how many of you understand Yoruba, but Yoruba people say "Omo to ba jeun yo, o ma ranti awon obi e." Like that means if you are wealthy enough, like you are eating your 3 meals well a day, you know, you'll be able to remember your family. But if even you that you've not eaten 3 meals a day, you are struggling to even make your, you know, like 1 meal a day, you can't remember any family because you are still struggling. You know, that was how I was like 3, 4, 5 years, 7, 8 years ago. But now I'm happy that, you know, things is working for me the way I planned it. And to tell you guys, it's not like I sit down back like this and things started working for me like that. I worked so hard, and I'm happy that I'm working so hard and I'm getting the result. Okay, yes. Okay, so I've been doing, since I've been, you know, I'm happy. My YouTube is doing well. My other business, my other social media, my other platform is doing well. I have a job. I'm a healthcare assistant. I'm happy. You know, the little I'm earning, like I know that I'm at least not 100% comfortable, but at least I'm okay. I can be able to remember my family back home. I think that's about, wasn't about 2 years, was it 2 years ago or last year? I think it started 2 years ago, but I wasn't consistent. But last year it was full-time of what? Full-time of every month I'll send my mom, my dad monthly allowance. I'm so proud of my parents. You guys, can you see? That's my phone I'm using. Let me show you guys. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, you're looking for money to buy big camera, you don't need big camera, you need your phone to start up with. You can imagine a big YouTuber like me, I just use my phone. I got time for camera. So my parents, it's not like without me they cannot eat, they cannot do anything, but I believe that is my responsibility. My parents, they are not rich. They are not rich. In fact, we are poor. I come from a poor family. Okay, it's not like poor. But when they say somebody is poor, poor is poor. It does not have to name, right, guys? Right. Yes, like that. But they can afford to do their own thing. They can afford to buy any clothes they want. They can afford to eat anything they want, you know, because they are farmer. My dad have, you know, things that he does and things like that. And I've decided that I'll be doing that every month, send them. So my sister that based in Nigeria, because my parents are based in Benin. My sister that is based in Nigeria, every month I'll send monthly allowance. I'll give my sister money to buy rice, to buy things, provision, medicine. Normally when I'm going home, I buy their medication from here, their vitamins, body pain like paracetamol. I know many of you have seen me vlogging on my other channel that I'll be buying paracetamol. Some of you even comment that, Janet, why do you keep buying paracetamol? I'm like, I'm not a stickler. I just buy it seriously. You know, I take it home. Because in this country, you can't buy more than 2. So I always buy it like that. In case if my husband is the one going home, I'll give it to my husband. It can be 50 or 100 or 200 we buy. So we'll send home, and it doesn't mean because we don't give just to our parents. We give to people in the village, people that they are farmer. We share it for them. They take it, but their body begins to strong, and they pray for you like, thank you. Are you okay, darling?
My battery run out.
Okay, now I'm doing video. I'll see you later. Love you. I shut the door. You know, so I do that for all the other villagers, women, men, you know, that they thank me and all that, because I know the medication here work better than the one back home, right, guys? Right. Okay, so you know, so but when my husband is not going home, like my husband go home every year at least, maybe sometimes twice a year, sometimes once a year, but me, I only go out. Like the last time I went to Nigeria was 4 years ago. I planned to go home last year, it didn't work out. I planned to go home this year, it still didn't work out because of Koro. Okay, moving on. So I'll give my sister money to buy provision, to buy medication and all that. Every month things happen. I do that, and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to do that. You know, like, you know, there are prayers very important. Little you can. But then before I wasn't doing it, because even me, I'm still struggling. I was living on 1 income per month. It's not easy to even on 1 income. You have kids, you have bills to pay, you have car insurance, you have this, you have that. By the end of the day, you take this, take that, do. The money is gone. You wait for next month. By the time next month paid will come, you go round the circle. That's why in this country, I advise some of my fellow women. I mean, all the women I know that they have 1 income. I say this is not good for you. If you have kids, you have family back home, you have dream, you came to this country to make money. There are a lot of things, other things you can do. And some of you like, okay, what is other thing we can do to make money? Oh, that will be in another video. If you want to know, just let me comment that, yes, Janet, please tell us, because me, I want to know. I'm only living on 1 income. Oh, it's a bad torture. It's a bad torture, or it's a bad disease, like to live on 1 income. Like, I know some people are living on 1 income and they are happy, they are doing so well. But what kind of income are we getting? Like, I know some people, they are very educated, they work in big office, they earn like £80,000 per year, they earn £100,000 per year. That is the only 1 income they have. That's a lot of money, right? Even me that I'm on like 3 income or 4 income, I'm not earning that more per year. You know what I mean? But what I'm talking to a fellow women, like my level, I'm talking to my level class. Like if you're on 1 income and you're earning minimum wages, maybe you're working, you're getting £10 per hour, you're getting £8 per hour, that is still minimum wages, right? And that is only 1 income. Okay, for example, maybe by end of the month, after tax, you end up with 1,200 or 1,300. That's still not enough for you if you have kids. Because me, I have 3 kids. You know, somebody that have 3 kids, let's say I have maybe, no, let me not to say, let's say, okay, maybe when I'm single, you know, I don't have any responsibility and all that. Of course, that can be enough for me. I'll just go and rent 1 room. I can even share a room with somebody. That can be enough for me. But when you have kids, you live in 3-bedroom house, you have electricity to pay, water bills, car insurance, life insurance, trust me, it's not enough. Trust me, it's not. I'm talking from experience. Anyway, so last month, 1st of July, no, going to end of July, I sent my sister home. Actually, our last born, I think she's about 20 something, because my sister that I normally send home, she just had a baby, so she wasn't able to go. So I sent my younger sister, because she's just there, you know, she's young, she have wings, she can fly anywhere, she have no responsibility yet. Normally I don't send her home because I think she's still, you know, she's still like baby, she's still mommy girl, daddy girl. You know, when you're last born now, you behave like last born. So I always send my sister that I know that she's more matured, she's married, she have kids, she's more matured, but because she just put to bed. So I send her my sister home. You know, I sent her money to buy everything she's meant to buy, and she got home. She went home on Wednesday. Yeah, she was meant to go home on Tuesday. That was around July. She was meant to go home on Tuesday. I think that was on the 30th. I think that was on the, is it 31st July? Well, did July end with 31st? No, it's no, not July, June. No, sorry, it's June, guys. I believe it's June. Is it June? Is it June? Yes, it was ending of June. Yes. So on that Tuesday, I will write the date on the screen. On that Tuesday, my sister was meant to go home. She said, oh, the market where she was meant to buy few stuff, the markets were not open because she live in a somewhere, you know, she's a big girl. She live in those big area inside Bananas, whatever island. So she said the market she's going to go, the markets are not opening, that the market is opening on Wednesday, that she'll go and buy everything and go home. So on Wednesday, my sister went home. And before my sister went home, I called my parents, but I never told them that my sister was coming home. I don't tell them, any of us going home, you know, we don't tell them, we just tell them lastminute.com. So I called my mom, I called my dad. I was speaking to my dad because I was asking for my grandma. Like, that is my mommy, that is my daddy's mommy. I said, because I always ask of her, you know, sweet. And she said, oh, grandma is not feeling, it's not like grandma is sick, but the way grandma is feeling, she doesn't think grandma will last till Sunday. And that will be like, that Sunday will be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like 4 days. I don't think grandma will last till Sunday, the way grandma is behaving. But that's how my dad is. Anything, any small thing, you will say, oh, grandma is not feeling well. That is my daddy's mom. Okay, she's on 100 plus. She's not a young, but the kind of life she lives, she's very active. She's not someone that's sick or rely on children or rely on grandchildren or great-grandchildren. She do everything herself. She cook her food herself. She wash her clothes herself. It's not like there's no one there to do it, but she will not allow anybody to do it. She's doing it, and she have good health. So why we not encourage her to do it? If she's doing it, that will give her more strength, keep her moving, independent, you know, things like that. So she do all these things herself. But all of a sudden, she's not doing all those kind of things. And my dad was like, hey, grandma can go anytime. So in my mind, I'm like, that is how my dad used to say it, because we've been saying this for the past 20 years. My dad have been saying that any little thing, my dad will start crying. Hey, my mom is going to die. Blah, blah. Yeah, because his mom is everything to him, because my grandpa died when my dad was very young. So it's only his mom that look after him and his siblings. So, and when my dad was saying that, I spoke to my mom, and then my sister were home on that Wednesday, and my sister was home. And when they were saying grandma is acting funny, I said, okay. I speak to my sister. I say, do you have your phone? Does your phone have camera? Can your phone video? You know what I want you to do for me now? Go to grandma's house or grandma's room, video grandma, take picture of grandma. My sister was like, yes, sister, I've done it. I've done it this afternoon. I think when we're talking, I've done it this afternoon. When we're talking, then I think it was around 4. So she said she done it this afternoon. She was sending it to me, but because of the network was very slow, that's why I've not received it. I said, oh, that's good. At least that's sorted. So on that Wednesday, I went to work. Yeah, because I work on Wednesday, right? I went to work on Wednesday, and on Thursday, I went, because I work Wednesday, Thursday. On Thursday, I went to work as well, my usual shift. Around 10 in the night, my brother WhatsApp me and say, oh, I just heard message that grandma is dead. And I'm like, wow, grandma is dead. Grandma that was still talking this afternoon or something like that. I'm like, because I was, you know, communicating with them. They say grandma is okay, everything is fine. I even have some of the video and all that. Okay, and then this life, don't plan. I know what I'm saying. Some of you might not understand, but I'm just saying all this thing because this is reality. I don't want to sit down here, be a professional, like, oh, what's happened, this. I like giving details. I like saying things step by step. So if you think, oh, you are going around the bushes, you said this is what make you depressed, why this does not make sense, listen, then you'll be able to understand. Okay, thank you. And I begin to think, where do we start? What's going to happen now? There's Koro out. Nobody can do anything. And I remember my dad have told me, like, any day grandma pass, I want you, whatever country you are, I want you to come home. You know, even though you don't have money to give me, I just want you to stay by my side because I'm daddy's girl. I'm daddy's girl, but in a way guys, I don't know. I'm kind of daddy's girl. So daddy was like, you know, he want all his children to stand by him and all that. So, and I've been planning to go to Nigeria this year because my mom will be 60 this year. So I was able, I meant to go last year. I wasn't able. So I'm like, okay, this year my mom is going to be 60. We are even planning surprise party for my mom. All the idea was from me and my brother and my oldest brother. So we're planning surprise party. My mom does not know that I'll be coming home this August. Let's say there's no Koro. It's next week. Next week I'll be traveling on the 14th of this month, on the 14th of August, which is next week. That is when I'll be traveling because my mom's birthday is the 27th of August. So we're planning surprise party. She's gonna be 60. She doesn't have idea that I'm coming. I finished paying for my ticket. Everything is ready. You know, the only thing I've not done, I've not started packing. I've not bought any luggage. I've not bought any of that because the luggage I have in the house, they are not, you know, they are not that new anymore. So we started planning with my brother. So I begin to worry that, oh my God, what was going to happen now? Because earlier on, I think 2 weeks before my grandma passed on, my agent called me that, hey, Janet, all the flight is cancelled. I don't think you'll be able to go home in August because of the things going on now. But we'll wait and see, or you can book for next year. You know, your money is saved for 2 years and all that. But I wasn't happy. I'm like, oh no. So that was affecting me for few weeks, for like like 1 week already. That I'm a bit upset that I won't be able to go home because flight is cancelled and all that. So that one was aside. So when my grandma passed, like in this life, as I was saying before I interrupt myself, in this life, don't make any permanent plan. I'm not saying you shouldn't make plan. You can make plans, but whatever plan, maybe you are targeting something that now in 5 years time, you know, this is how it's gonna be. Yes, you can plan it, but put your mind to it 50-50. It might happen, it might not happen. Guys, let me tell you, because my grandmother is old. She's old woman. She lived life, good health with long life. That is what I pray for. Long life with good health. So I've been like, I've planned everything in my head. Like the day my grandmother would die, to go and rest in peace. This is what is going to happen. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I've planned everything. But guess what? It did not work. Grandma died. Let's say there's no Koro out there. Grandma died at the right time because, you know, like I've already finished paying for tickets. All I need to do is just, okay, my date to be changed, which they will ask for some money, maybe about £200 or even less, or it could be, or £300 highest. But everything is ready and all this happened. So I wasn't able to go. And I went online because I was so upset. I was so desperate to go home. I was so worried for my dad. My dad was crying every single day. My dad would cry every single day, like, oh my day, my mom died, everything my mom been through, la 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 la. I wish I'm there, because if I'm there, it give my dad more hope, like, okay, everything will be okay, you know, things like that. So I went online. I saw this flight, Turkish airline, guys. Yes, Turkish airline from they say from Gatwick airport to Turkish, and you wait there for about 3-4 hours from there before landing to Nigeria, Murtala Mohammed Airport International. So I called the agent. I have my own agent I've been using for the past how many years now, which my booking is there, but he's telling me, I called him, he said some plane is working, but the international airport is not working, Janet. I cannot book you. And I told him, I said I saw a flight, a Turkish airline, going to Nigeria date, going to Nigeria on the 31st, you know, because my grandma burial, it will be on which is Saturday that passed. So I will arrive in Nigeria that Saturday. I'll go to Benin, I'll do all that. I called him. I let him know that if any flight available, I lost my grandma. I said, don't worry, you're first on my list. If anything come up, I'll call you. But the Nigerian airport, international, is not open, so I can't book you. I told him something. He said, Janet is not open. He's so professional and he knows me, you know. But when I Googled it online, I saw this Turkish airline. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with Mariko. He doesn't want to book me. Okay, I called this new agent and they're like, yes, he's working, but international airport is not open. I said, but if it's not open, why do they put it there that it will be landing so date? So the agent was like, I don't know, but people have been calling him to book, blah, blah, blah. So the agent booked me. So I end up paying £749. Is it for £749? £750, Sha, for that ticket. And the man refused to issue my tickets. And last minute, the man, okay, I paid, the man was saying, I will issue your ticket, blah, 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 blah. It was on a Friday. He didn't issue my ticket. I sent email, no reply. The following Monday, I call him. He did not. This guy that when I call him, one ping, he already picked his call. You know, he didn't pick my call. He didn't call me back. I sent email, no reply. I'm like, hey, but I know it wasn't fraud because I saw the airline myself. I told my sister-in-law. Yeah, my sister. No, not my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law back in my sister's husband that is very good with all this thing and make sure. I said, pretend as if you want to book ticket and see is it true or there is this scam or something like that. He said it's true, but he doesn't know why they said they are going to land because the international airport is not opening yet, but they must have information about landing. Maybe that's why they put it. So I was comfortable and say, okay, at least nobody fraud me with my money, right? So I called this guy afternoon. I keep calling. I was talking to my sister. I say, hey, this guy did not answer. My son just keep calling. So I keep calling and he answered my call. He said, Janet, okay. All of a sudden, what now happened? All of a sudden, I didn't see the tickets online. I mean the flight. It wasn't online anymore. It's taken out. I'm like, oh, could it be like it's full? That's why they took it out. I told my husband, I was like, I went to work. I told one of my colleagues. My colleague was like, no. Even though the plane is full, they won't take it off online. Maybe they've cancelled. So anyway, this guy ended up picking his call and was like, Janet, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. I know how desperate you are to go home and go and bury your grandma. But what happened is the flight is cancelled. I'm like, hey, but he said he's gonna refund my money, which I'm still waiting. He said 15 days I'll get my money, but I'm still waiting, you know. So that was what happened. So I've been planning. I was on the this is one of the things that affect me from not concentrating on my own life, my business, my YouTube, everything just affects me because I'll call because in my family, I'm the breadwinner. I know. What title should I give myself? If you come from a family that you end up doing more than everybody, you end up spending more than everybody, what does that make you be? The breadwinner, right? Or does it make you feel like, okay, you just do more than everybody else? That doesn't make you the breadwinner? Does it? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'll call myself because I know how much I spending. So I call my sister. I organize everything. I send my dad money. I send my mom's money. Apart from the money they will use to do whatever they want to do, I'm organizing musician, a lot of things I'm organizing here. I'll talk. Me and my dad will have argument on the phone. We'll finish it. I'll speak to my uncle. That's my daddy's younger brother. I'll speak to him. I'll report my daddy. I don't like what daddy's doing. Daddy did. I'll speak to my daddy. I said, Daddy, I just sent you to some. My dad was like, take your money. I don't want your money. African fathers. Make una check pele. That is how things were. Like, I was so depressed, guys. This is not even a joke. I was so depressed. I was arguing with my brother. I was arguing with my sister. Like, God bless my sister. She understands me perfectly. Like, she's the only one in that family that understands me. Like, I would talk to my sister. I would abuse her. Like, sister, well, there's nothing you say that will upset me because I know you. What is the next thing? Okay, let's move on. What is the next thing? Me, I was always shouting, no, don't talk to me like that. How dare you? Like, sister, if you stop from here to tomorrow, it will not. I'm not gonna be angry because I know that's kind of person you are. What is the next thing? So say, make we move on. But my dad, our argument with my dad, my mom, my mom was okay, but my mom was, Jesus Christ, Nazareth. It wasn't easy. I was here. My husband was like, I'm the party planner. Like, I can't do more. Even though if I'm there, I can't do more than what I'm doing. Like, actually, I'm the one here doing the party planning. You guys, can you imagine? I'm not doing the party planning. I will use my strength, my voice, shout, use my credit, sending money. My dad will be upset with me. Oh my days. Like, it's a family war. It wasn't easy. It's a family war. And what upset me the most, I spend all this money, I do this, I do that. Up to today, nobody have called me and say, okay, this is how things went. This, I got the video, I got the cameraman, I got somebody that will come and perform live. Yes, I told my brother to get somebody that will perform live. My brother was like, because of the Koro, nobody's allowed to come. I spoke to my cousin. My cousin was like, yeah, there's a guy. The guy sang. I like his voice. The voice was sent to me through my WhatsApp. I said, he's hired. He said his price. We sent. And 2 days to the party, some of the people that own the, what do they call them? People that just make sure everybody's safety and healthy. I don't know them. I don't know about all these government people. They say they came to my village. I was told that they know that there's a elderly woman here that was lost. They don't want anything noisy. Nobody should shout. So the musician that was meant to come and perform live could not come, because if he come to perform live, you know the way Nigerian people always do it. They'll be giving money. There'll be so many people gather watching the show and all that. So that was cancelled. And I'm like, okay, now that's cancelled. Let me have my money. The guy said, no, he's not going to give money until we come and perform. Ha! Not be smart thing I'm talking. Oh, he said, no. I'm not giving money back. I must come and perform. They say, if you come and perform, it's not our business. So they will arrest you. And they said I think they'll tell you to pay 100,000 CFA or something like that, and you still end up going to jail. It's better. And we're lucky that we told him early. Otherwise, if he come to the place he's going to perform, if we don't allow him to sing, he will not refund our money. We'll be like, oh, Baba, I came now. You guys don't want me to perform. So we told him early. He still says he's not going to pay us. So we're like, okay. So I told my cousin to tell him, because it was my cousin that bring him. I told my cousin, okay, tell him that if he doesn't want to refund money, okay, he can take some of the money, because we've hired him. He could have gone and do something else, but he already get himself ready for that day. Okay, you can charge us for that, but at least refund the remaining money. Okay, my cousin was like, he doesn't understand. He's gonna take my uncle, which is his own dad, to take. He's gonna call the guy to come so we can refund the money. And my brother was saying, if he doesn't refund the money, like maybe next year when there's no more Koro, he can come and perform for our mommy on her birthday. So with all this thing I'm going through, it's just a lot of stress for me. I cannot go home because I've already planned when my grandmother died. This is how I'm gonna do this. Nobody could go home. So this Koro, it didn't just affect you. It affects so many people. It affected me in so many ways. Like, but this is the one that hurt me the most. Like, like seriously, I have tickets. I have money to go and spend. Like, I have money to bury my grandmother. I can't even go home. This is really, really bad. So you can imagine, it's just like somebody that is in this country that don't have paper, and something happened home that they need her or they need him, but he can't go because he doesn't have traveling document. With my own life now, what different does it make without those? You know, it's not like I'm making fun of anybody. You know, God that do my own will do you guys. But what I'm trying to say that you can't. Some people now, they want to travel, they don't have document to travel, and they've accepted that fate. Okay, I don't have document to travel with. I do. How about me that I have? How about other people that have, they cannot travel? I also have some of my viewers, Janet Ubeji, that they told me that, oh, some of them lose their dad and they can't go home because of the pandemic. They have to wait till September. I don't know whether plane will start working by September. I'm sure they must had some information. That's why they said. So this affects me in so many ways. Didn't let me, like, apart from me cannot go home and bury my grandmother, because it happened that my first grandma, I couldn't go. This one that is all my hope, I should go and bury and, you know, do, because I have no regret, you know, because when she was alive, I look after her. So I'm not one of those ones that you don't look after your grandma, but now that she's there, you want to go and bury her, and go and buy malu, No, I'm not those kind of. I look after my grandma. Anytime I send money home, I make sure my sister gave it to her. She pray for me. My sister will do a video and show me. So I'm happy. I have nothing to regret when it comes to my dad's mom. But when it comes to my mom's mom, I have my own regret. That is the lesson I learned. And that will be story for another day, because this video is long. So it's just something I want to tell you guys, that this is what I've been going through. It wasn't easy for me. By the time I'll be on the phone from morning to night, talking on the WhatsApp with 3 different people, calling, arguing with my dad, my uncle, my brother, everybody. By the end of the day, when I take my camera or my phone to sit down and video, the brain is not functioning what to play or what the content to give you guys. But my husband is letting me know that you have to put all that behind you and move on with your life and step up. Sometimes you do more, you do things and expecting people to say thank you, but by the end of the day, it's really bad. Yeah. So I put all behind me, and it's really depressing. I'm not thinking straight, but I'm okay now. I have to learn how to live with these things, You just have to. It's really bad. It's really bad, and I'm gonna end the video with this last one. I'm gonna say, I promise. It's really bad. Like, I don't regret opening this YouTube channel, to be honest with you guys. I don't regret being a YouTuber or a content creator. Come and see how many people call me. These people that I don't know. Janet, Bele. Lately I did that video. Bele. I've also posted on my other platform that, okay, I lost my grandma. People have been calling me, sending messages. What can we do? People are calling. It comes to a point that if you are watching me, I have not replied your message, or I see your missed call, I did not pick. It's because of what I'm going through. I've not, but I promise everything will be okay. My group chat is there. People are active. Me, that I'm not active. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's because of other things I'm going through. My own family, my own paddies, or somebody that they are very, 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 very close to me, that I know that if something like this happens, they should be the first one to come forward to say, Bele, come and give me a hug, my dear, it's okay. None of them call me up to today. None. People that I don't know these people. They'll just discover me from YouTube, and they take me as their sister, their daughter, their friend, their auntie. Family. This life, people that you think they'll be there for you, you'll be disappointed when the time comes. Don't rely on anybody. Don't rely on family member, friend, this, that. Those of you that you've been calling me, God will reward you guys. And I'm going to do separate video for you guys. Those of you that you've been there for me. Those of you that I lost my grandmother. You cannot even say, Janet, well, there, it's okay. I don't blame anybody, but everybody have work to do. Everybody is busy. But those of you that you have your own problem, your own, you have your own thing you're doing, but you go out of your way to just send me that text or to call me. Those of you that have my number, thank you. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this video. This is everything. I don't know whether everything I say makes sense, but this is what have been making me depressed the most. Like, what I planned did not happen, with all the money I spent, for everybody not to be, the family not to be ashamed. Up to today, nobody have called me. The party was finishing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days. Nobody have called me. Nobody said anything to me. Everything just died like that. Thank you, guys. Story might be continue, or I might just end it here. Bye.